Welcome to the Metals Investment Forum. It's my great pleasure to welcome back West Red Lake, Sean Williams. Welcome, Sean.
Thank you, Chen. It's great to be here.
All right. Well, good, good. You are just declared commercial production. Tell us how did you get here
Yeah,
and
so
what's going forward?
a little bit of history and how we bought the asset 2, 3 years ago, Macy, when gold was in a different place than
Very
it is
different price,
today.
yes.
And so we believed that gold was going much higher. Frank Gister and myself, we had a bit of a put together package. He believed gold was going to 3,000.
That's
So
my prayer actually at that
exactly.
time.
Yeah. So we put the asset together. We bought it very cheap. And just since that, we've been doing it very methodical, technical, doing the drilling, doing the work that the previous operator hadn't done. And then in the January of this year, we actually declared commercial production. So we are at a perfect time in the market, producing gold and have some cash flow.
Well, excellent,
Thank
excellent.
you.
So it looks like you already start getting free cash flow coming out.
Yeah, I mean, gold prices obviously help, but in this industry, as you well know, timing is everything, Jim. So
Yes.
having a project go into production at the right time, and when we looked for a project, we wanted to get something that was into free cash flow quickly because there's a lot of stories out there, early exploration, development projects, and they're a long, long time. Now is the time to be getting a mine that's getting into production and making money today. And as I said to people, we poured gold the other day. I was at site and it makes $12 million on a gold pour. So it's a lot of money coming into the company.
Yeah, and probably will make more money next week when gold hit a new high.
More money. Yeah.
Well, excellent. I mean, I'm with a lot of gold development company, junior producer from,
Yeah.
from getting the mine working to production. It seems that they all go through a very rough period and then suddenly just take off. It seems like you're just on the brink of going parabolic. Maybe you can explain to
Yeah,
the
it's kind of
investors.
the Lassonde curve is a very famous curve where, there's early exploration and everybody loves the exploration. And then there's a development phase where, there's not exciting news and everybody, you just do the work. But then what happens is as you go into cash flow and you become a different sort of a investment thesis, people who like cash flow, like the project, see potential, that's where you get that really uplift. And as we had some companies that were on our panel, they moved within a year. They moved very, very successfully. And we're just beginning to get there. And we have production, cash flow, plus we have some fantastic exploration as we move forward. So that combination is very, very important as we move forward. And we will get re-rated, I suspect, very quickly in the next 3 to 4 months.
Well, excellent. Tell us what's the production rate you have now and what you're looking to achieve in the next year.
So last year we produced 20,000 ounces in our start. And this year we're looking to produce 50,000 ounces. So quite a big step up from last year to next year. And then the year after, we should get to that 60 to 70,000 ounces production.
Okay.
We have a plan to grow to 100 to 120,000 ounces. We have another property that we're going to bring in. So we have that pathway to 120,000 ounces a year production in Red Lake.
Wow, excellent, excellent. And as we know, we've seen a lot of companies like Hamlo and other. If they go to 100,000, that's a major milestone, and then company worth $1 billion, over $1 billion, maybe billions, depending on how what the margin is. What's your market cap? Maybe you tell.
So our market cap today is we're undervalued for sure. Our market cap is around 500 million Canadian. But I will give you kind of an analogy to what's a peer group for us as we grow. Wesdome is a very good analogy, or Hemlo, like you said. Hemlo is like 120,000 ounces a year. Wesdome is 150,000 ounces a year. As we plot that to there, and Wesdome is over $2 billion, $3 billion market cap. Hemlo is over nearly a $2 billion market cap. So that's where we should be aligning over the next 12 to 14 months. So that's a lot of upside. That's a 6 or 7x over the next 12 months.
Well, excellent. Those two companies I happen to own, actually.
Okay. And they've done very well.
They've done very well. And there always is a burst of the re-rating. I went through the Wesdome, the difficulty, the struggle. They have 20, and I happened to get in the right time when they discover Kina and just have a lift off. So you guys, it seems to be on the edge of doing just the execution.
Yeah, and also we're in a region in Red Lake where there's very, very high grade systems. So I do believe that this year we will find one of these high grade zones deep down, and that will really juice up the stock because people love high grade. So we have the cash flow plus high grade gold going on at the same time. So that has the potential for really, really re-rating. And we could easily get to a billion and above $1 billion this year. So that's a lot of upside in the next 12 months.
Yeah, excellent. Because I remember I was in Weston. I mean, they has there's this Kina discovery.
Yeah.
That's really changed the story. They were from low grade to high grade. The stock went up almost 10. I don't remember exactly, but almost tenfold in the bear market of gold. So that was the stock of the past decade. So I happen to own, and a lot of my subscribers benefit from it. I hope you will repeat the success.
I think we have that potential for sure. I remember Weston was old reset of old mines, and then they went down deeper in the system and they found that high grade zones. I do believe the potential is there, and as we drill more and more this year, we have cash flow to generate it. We have no more financings to do. We have free cash flow. We have $50 million in the bank. Really exciting time this year to grow and grow the company over the next 12 months.
Well, excellent. And also tell us the regional potential. It seems to be a lot of area that can have a more discovery.
Oh yeah, like this is a very historic area. Over 20 million ounces of high-grade gold has been found in this region, and some of the big majors are there. The original Goldcorp mine, which actually built Goldcorp as a company.
Yes, Red Lake. Yeah.
Red Lake area. We had Great Bear, which many people remember made a lot of money on Great Bear because it started small and grew with, again, high-grade results. And basically, we have that potential now. We are the third one in that group, which is in high-grade systems to grow the company over the next. Great Bear was bought for $1.7 billion. Goldcorp became a $20 billion company based on Red Lake. So there's a lot of upside when you're in the right jurisdiction and growing the company.
Right. And now I may say Great Bear was the exploration company. It's not even in production.
Not even in production.
Right. So, yeah, that was a fantastic result. I mean, at that time, people saw the Kinross overpaid for Great Bear, but now look back, which was it was a good deal.
Yeah. They have a lot of potential now. They're looking at defining system over 20 million ounces. And that's really where you're in Red Lake and in these systems. The Abitibi is another big area where lots of high-grade gold has been found. And we see the same potential in Red Lake in the Madsen mine. Remember our mine, Madsen mine, back in the 30s to the 50s, produced over 2 million ounces at 10 grams. So we see that potential again. It's much, much deeper as we go there. We have the same potential to produce a lot of high-grade gold in a different environment. Gold was $35 an ounce when they were mining, so there was a lot of gold left over there.
Exactly. Also, Weston at that time was just over $1,000, but they can just grow because if you make those high-grade white space discovery, people can calculate, put the two and two together. That changed the company completely. So basically, let me summarize. Seems like you already reached free cash flow, so you don't need financing anymore. I know historically you did a lot of financing.
Yeah.
That's people got frustrated, could be. But the whole situation has changed. Yeah, you have all the free cash flow, enjoy the high gold price, and you just can grow organically.
Grow organically now and use the cash flow that we're making, the revenue on the balance sheet to really discover where those high-grade zones are deep down, which we know are there. It's not like we're just doing early exploration. We have records, we have history, we've drilling. So we will uncover, I believe this year, we will uncover another high-grade zone like Red Lake is famous for.
Right. Well, excellent. So as your shareholder, I look forward to hear good news, drilling result, production result, free cash flow from you this year.
Yeah, there's not a lot of companies in Canada today that are moving from a developer to a producer with that high-grade gold system in parallel. So that's a very exciting time for the company and for investors and yourself. Some good returns coming down.
Okay, looking forward to it. Thank you, Shane.
Thank you very much.